morning. Welcome. You are getting me still in my sweaty glow. I hope you got your glow on this morning. So, this is day 3. You can meet me every day here live at 11, where I am sharing with you simple tips to prioritize your health, to get back to you, to take you, your body, your life to your next level in 30 days. So, what I'm requiring from you is you need to subscribe below to get in on this free challenge if you haven't already. When you do subscribe, if you are new to me, when you do subscribe, you will get a commitment letter, you will get your guide, you will be invited into our private Facebook group, and you will be notified. You need to subscribe here to get notified every day when I go live. So far, what we've done in day 1, just a quick recap here. You can go into my playlist here, and there's one that says Next Level You Challenge, where you can get caught up on everything. As an intuitive, I always get messages in the morning aside from what I intend to share. But I do want to preface with this challenge. This challenge is fun. It's meant to be motivating, inspiring. It's meant to connect you back to you as a holistic nutritionist, as a wellness expert, being a transformational coach for over 20 years, all the credentials, all the things. What I found more than anything is when women prioritize themselves and they feel good, they connect back in intuitively. They become unstoppable. They go for their dreams. They get the clarity. If you've been feeling stuck, if you've been feeling stagnant, if you've been wondering what's next, if you've been feeling like those extra pounds are just weighing you down, if you are wanting your sexy back, if you just haven't been feeling confident, there's a few things that I want to say to you. One, this challenge is going to do it all for you as long as you commit and you do what we're doing in the challenge. It is not going to work if you just show up here and watch me and go, oh, that felt good. And then you go about your day. What I'm giving you are bite-sized things each day. On day 1, we identified, I want one goal from you. I want to hear what your one goal is that you're going to achieve and commit to for 30 days. What I find with women after coaching thousands is that they have way too many goals. I love big goals. I love big goals. But you know what feels really bad is when you have a ton of goals and you achieve none. So we want to actually, I want you to start trusting yourself again. And I want you to pick one goal that you're going to commit to for 30 days. I'm going to show up here. I've committed to you. I'm going to be with you every day for 30 days straight. This is completely free. I did this. I created this challenge for myself coming out of the breakup, the loss of my mom. It was a really hard year. And then God said, you need to bring your community with you. There are women that need this too. And I said, let's do this, boo. So my team and I hustled. We put this together just in time for summer. So I'm committed to you. Now I need you to show up. And so what we did on day 1 was you're going to get one goal. Go back and watch the entire video because there was so much more. But I want you to pick one goal. You're going to share it in our Facebook community. If you have not registered for this challenge, you are not going to get any emails. You're not going to get the Facebook link. You're not going to get the guidebook, and you're not going to get the commitment letter. So you need to register in the link below. Comment below if you need the link. My team will also get it to you. Also, you need to subscribe here because I go live every day at 11. So I want to get out of all the technical things, but for anybody new, I just wanted to preface that if you're just coming on now. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. Let me know, what is that one thing that you're committed to? So we want to get one goal. We want to be specific. I don't just want, I want to feel better, or I'd love to have love. I want you to commit. I want to be healthy. What does that mean? Everyone has a different idea of what their ideal body is, of what ideal health is, of what wealth is. If you aren't specific, no one can give that to you, and you also don't know where you're going. So fail to plan, plan to fail. We need to be specific. This is like 101 with manifestation, law of attraction, source energy. I'm all about God and spirituality. I'm not here to push religion on anybody, but you will hear me reference God. If that rubs you the wrong way, use whatever word works for you. 2, what we talked about not only was one goal, going all in and taking plan B off the table. If you're with me, give me a thumbs up, comment below, like, subscribe, help me out, girl, because this channel is, you guys all mean the world to me, and that's why I'm here. Next, aside from your one goal and you being very specific, I need you to commit. Thank you for the thumbs up. I need you to commit, and I need you to go all in. Do you know what all in is? It means you've decided. So when I woke up this morning, I was meditating. I was saying, what do they need to hear? This is what I was going to talk about. I really want you to think about what commitment means. What are you committed to? What are you committed to creating? Who are you committed to being? Often I find that there's a lot of ambiguity in what we say we want and what we're doing because one, we don't keep our goals front of mind, which is another thing that I talked about in day one, and writing down your goals. Two, we're not specific. Three, we put a lot of goals, too many, and they're unclear. And not only that, but they're not actually realistic in the time frame. And I'm not about realistic in that sense, but I want you to have things that can build you up, right? If you have, if you've got $100,000 in debt and you're like, I'm going to be a millionaire in 30 days, it's are you? And I'm totally into that, but you have to, it has to be possible. So then we need to reverse engineer it and create a plan so that can actually happen. So in day one, we talked about your goal and your goal being specific, going all in and deciding, and the power of decision and the power of commitment. That was what we really did in day one. And I want you to think about, are you actually all in and are you fully committed? My team said to me, are you going to charge for this? And there are so many studies done about, having your skin in the game financially. And trust me, in my business, I've been my wellness business for 20 years. We used to give scholarships and give away programs for free and do this. And do you want to know what? Not one of the scholarships or one of the women that we gave it to ever followed through. Not only did they never do the program because we can actually see who opens what modules, who actually does them, but they weren't engaged because just think about it. What do you value more? Something that you get for free or something that you spend money on? And let's take it a step further. What do you value even more? Something that you spend a lot of money on or something that you spend like $5 on? So I realized I was taking a risk doing this for free. And that's where I'm saying to you, I need you to go all in on your commitment to you and realize that you have to be important to you, right? You actually have to say, like, this is something that I want. So I want you to think, what is that thing that's going to be the lever for you? There's always one goal that will move the needle on all of them. I always say, just focus on the one. There's one. There's one that if you just had it, if you achieved it in the next 30 days, it would be a game changer. So be specific. I want you guys to go back. I don't want to have to do recaps every day because these are meant to be bite sized. Go back into the playlist, watch day one, watch day two. Yesterday, I will say, since we're only on day three, yesterday I went into really talking about understanding food and understanding how to set yourself up for success and what's important. And we did our morning routine. We talked about not looking at your phone for the first 30 minutes in the morning, the power of actually flushing the body and detoxifying, how to set yourself up for success the night before, and why lemon water as a nutritionist is incredible for your body, for your microbiome, your gut health is like your brain. The gut is the brain of the body. And it also helps with glowing skin, igniting your metabolism, and really helping to flush out toxins. The pectin in the lemon also helps to boost your mood. It's just a beautiful thing to help support your body. Remember, you and your body are one. You are not, you need to be working with your body. This means acknowledging your body. So today, what I really want to talk about is the power of mirror work and actually acknowledging yourself in the mirror and tying this in with the energetics of food and how food actually boosts your mood. Yesterday, I also told a powerful story about how food is medicine or poison and my own experience of that and how it brought me to actually become when I first started transferred into this line of work from being a fashion designer. It was my love of holistic nutrition and really helping women to be done with dieting and connect back into their bodies. So I will say this, few things. One, your body never lies. Everyone's body is different. Everyone's body will need different things. There is no one size fits all. One of you might really need to eat meat. The other person might be better being a vegetarian. The other person, it depends on so many variables. I fully believe in the blood type diet. There's so many other things, but you have to listen to your body and start to get clear on what your body needs. Yesterday, I also talked about the power of tracking your food and understanding how you eat and what you eat. And why would we do that? This is not even about weight loss. This is about health and longevity. If you are struggling and you're not sleeping, if you're bloated, if your hormones are disrupted, if you're feeling complete lack of energy midday and having these energy crashes or cravings, it all comes back to your food. Yes, there's hormones, but I cannot, I really wish I would have done like a full test and market research on my clients and the number of women that came to me insisting they needed to be on medication. It was perimenopause, it was their thyroid, it was their hormones, especially since I had thyroid cancer. They were like, Melissa, I need, and I said, let's just start with food. Let's start with food. Let's start regulating your sleep. Are you moving your body? We got back to the basics, and I can tell you there were there were two women that I can think of that actually came to me, and they were eating healthy. They knew what they were eating. And it was their hormones were off, but they were already doing all the things. They were 7 days a week. They had been tracking, they were eating healthy. They were moving their body each day. They were working on their sleep. They were taking supplements. And we had done that for a period of time. And then we were like, okay. And we got their hormones tested. So I say this to you because I read every one. I'm still going through. We have so many women that signed up for this. When you guys fill out the form of why you're here, and so many was health, wellness, weight loss, wanting to feel better, wanting to have energy again, wanting to prioritize your health, wanting to feel confident in your body. And I can say this, it starts with how you treat yourself and what you put into your body. And that's why I started with get clear on your goal. Let's get your morning routine going and let's talk about food. So here's the thing, food, first and foremost, a few things are pivotal. One, you want to front load protein no matter what. I don't care what your goals are. It hands down easiest for weight loss. But if you want more focused energy, if you want to stave off cravings, if you want to build lean muscle, if you want stronger bones, if you want more confidence, if you want more energy, if you want more stamina, everything, front load protein. And I'm talking eat your protein first. You should at least have 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. That's a 130-pound woman needs 130 grams of protein. Start to know what you're putting into your body. Do not eat fruit first and salad first and bread first, and eat your protein first. Protein keeps you fuller longer. It staves off cravings. It builds lean muscle. It gives you the energy that you need. And it's what is actually a building block in your body. I want you to think your body is your bank account. Your health is your wealth. I want you to start thinking, I am one with this beautiful vessel that carries me throughout my life. How I treat it, I'm aging backwards. So I'm looking at every food that I put into my body, it's got a dollar sign on it. And I don't mean the dollars that I'm paying for it. I mean, in terms of my body as my bank account, I want to fill it with millions each day. What are the things and what does that look like? It means eating whole living foods. So I gave an example yesterday of one of my clients who's like, I eat Special K cereal and I'm hungry 90 minutes later and I don't know why I'm not losing weight. And I said, how much are you eating? And she's like, I don't know, but I know it's too much. Well, it ended up being about 3 cups of cereal. Generally, we think a bowl of cereal ends up being 1 to 2 cups. What the actual serving size is 3/4 cup, half a cup, 1 cup. Very rarely is it more than 1 cup. Granola is a 1/4 cup. That's like this big, guys, FYI. So there are 3 fake food groups that are deemed healthy. 3 fake foods that I'm just going to throw out. No, there's 4. I'm going to tell you them right now. Please stop drinking oat milk if you want to lose weight. You are drinking a starch. You are literally drinking carbs. They give oat to horses to get fat. 2, especially if you're going into coffee shops and you're thinking you're getting an oat milk latte, these are barista blends. They have 3 times the amount of sugar, 3 times the amount of fat, and 3 times the amount of calories. It's the same with barista blends for almond milk, soy milk, regular milk. They have added sugar, added fat, and added chemicals. It is not going to help you out. So if you are doing those right now and you're wondering why things aren't moving or you're feeling sluggish or you're having extra sugar cravings, you just drank your breakfast in calories. 2, the other foods. So oat milk is not a health food. Granola is not a health food. Granola, unless you're making it at home and you're having a minimal amount that you're putting on top of yogurt, granola is really not a health food. It started off for people that were going and hiking for like 7 hours or doing trail runs where they needed the stamina. The average person is not, they're highly sedentary. Okay. 3rd food, corn, popcorn. Corn is given to pigs, again, to get fat. And corn, why do we think corn is in everything that the FDA approves, that's in the supermarket, that lives in bags and boxes? Because it's cheap. Because it's cheap and because it's not good for you. Corn turns into sugar, which gets stored as fat in the body. So I understand there's all these healthy popcorns and all the things. Limit it to 1 cup, but it's not doing you any favors. I promise you. I promise. So we've got oat milk, we've got granola, we have corn. And the fourth and final, wait, oat milk, corn, what was the oh, all the all the veggie straws, the veggie chips, the sugar snap peas that are veggie. Guys, veggie fried anything, I don't care if they're baked. They're not really healthy. And the last one that I always come across is, but Melissa, it's gluten. It's gluten free or it's vegan or it's organic. That does not mean it's calorie free. It does not. In fact, more times than not, things that are high in gluten or things that don't have gluten are higher in fat and calories and sugar. Oh my God, girl, what is going on? Try to read comments and then they, I don't know what happens. They like flashed up. I swear I saw one of my old clients. Marlisa, was that you? Is that you, girl? So those are some foods that I just want to say, like by all means, do you boo? But I'd be remiss if I didn't bring that to your attention. Um, Next, front load protein. My client, going back to that story, she was having cereal. I said to her instead, I want you to have 1 egg. I want you to have 3 egg whites. You can nuke this bad boy in the microwave. It's going to look like a beautiful omelet. You can add veggies to it. You can add cheese. You can do all the things. I add a little everything bagel. Then you're going to get a slice of toast. My favorite breads are carbonate. It's carb free. It's made with cassava flour. Hero bread's another one. You can get these at your local Whole Foods, Sprouts, Publix. I don't know all the other ones that are around, Wegmans, and toast it. Put a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of avocado. Put your egg on top. Cut it into fours. Add some salsa on top. Put some berries on the side. You can do whatever else you want, but that right there is going to have 42 grams of protein, keep her fuller longer, healthy fats. So I want you guys to see, we're talking about, I want you to fuel yourself, give yourself the energy, understand that in the moment, we might want instant gratification for things, and this is everything in this challenge. But I actually want you to delay the gratification and go and align with the version of you that you want to be, that already has the body, that has the health, that has the wealth, that has the love, that has the life, that is proud of herself. Because the one that goes for the instant, that's the old version of you. And we don't play that way anymore. So go back if you didn't, watch day 1, definitely watch day 2. Here on day 3, what we are doing is we're talking about how to eat in a way that's fueling your body. I want you now to look at your plate and think, is it colorful? Is it from the ground? Are these whole real foods? And is this serving me? And I want you to start tracking and I want you to have measuring spoons so you actually can understand, start measuring your food to understand why you're feeling the way that you do, how you feel in your body. Are you eating too much? Are you eating too little? For all of you with health goals, guys, that's how it has to start because food is either medicine or poison. And I want you to think, is what I'm eating right now actually going to give me the energy? Is it going to support in my longevity? Is it going to help me to age backwards? So when we're looking at food, there is a direct correlation between your food and your mood. Did you ever just pay attention? Notice when you feel bad about yourself and you feel negative and you're down, notice what you just ate. If you need to take a nap, you feel lethargic or super bloated after a meal, or you just feel down energy, you ate too much, you ate something that didn't agree with you, and you definitely had foods that they weren't real whole foods. I call them dead foods. It means they can live in bags and boxes and they could be there for months or even years, and you could come back and they would still be there, right? They're not living. There's no life force. There's no energetic exchange with those foods. Everything in life is energy. So I teach a lot on the frequency of, I teach a lot on energy and frequency. Every food that you eat has an energy and a frequency to it, and it has a belief attached to it. So when you're sitting there and you go and have a brownie or pizza or ice cream, and the immediate thing, just notice what people say. Oh my God, I'm going to have to go run this off tomorrow. I just blew my diet. Why did I do that? I shouldn't have just had that. There is immediate food guilt, shame, remorse, self-berating, negative connotation, and an expectation of weight gain, and that it's not good for the body. Well, your cells hear everything that you say. Every word you say, every thought that you think is being transmuted and heard within the body. Our body is 73% water. Our cells are activated by the thoughts that we think and the words that we say, and our belief systems. They carry an actual frequency and vibration. Only you have your voice. Only you hear through your eardrum. Only you has a vocal code that can actually reprogram your health and heal your body through you and the words that you say and the thoughts that you think. It is no different than with food, which is why I always tell my clients, you'll see people do Reiki over food, to say, my body loves what I'm about to eat and it releases what it doesn't with ease. My body loves what it's about to eat and it releases what it doesn't with ease. Start to notice the foods that you have a negative connotation around and a belief system about, because everything is the story that you attach to it and everything is the meaning that you give to it. And by the way, if you are new to me, everything that I teach will apply to your life universally, because I teach how to reprogram the mind and how to up level yourself in all areas of life. We're going to talk about identity shifting. We're going to talk about how to apply this, but understand that what I'm talking about right now with energy and frequency and food, it is having a direct impact on you and your mood. And your body is listening to everything that you say. So when you say, I'm gaining weight, I look fat, and you go over and you tell yourself that in the mirror and you're having an inner dialogue, I look old, I look this, I don't have the energy that I used to, my butt's this, your body's going to show that back to you, because what you tell your mind to focus on, it will give you. This is why we place so much attention, and there's always talk in reprogramming the mind about the reticular activating system. What you feed your mind to focus on, it will bring you in your 3D reality, both good and bad. So make sure that as we're doing this challenge, you are speaking love onto yourself, that you are blessing yourself, that you are not only speaking love onto yourself, but you are speaking love into your food, you're speaking love to your body, and that you start to only see your body the way that you want it to be in the next 30 days, that you see yourself feeling fit, running around, being that hot mom, that hot grandma, being that healthy new mom, you being the woman that's standing on stage, that wants to be seen, that wants to be visible, that's walking into every room and people are going, oh my God, what's she doing? You are magnetic. They can't take their eyes off of you. When you download the guidebook, when you registered for this challenge, we have journal prompts and affirmations. I want you in this 30 days to self-prioritize you and your health and your desires. I want you to start to allow yourself to dream big and to connect into what you really want and how you want to feel. This is not about wanting to go back to who you were when you were 20. You don't. You are wise beyond your years now. What about being the best of you now? This version of you now that knows so much better, that can be even healthier. Why go back when you can go forward? The past is in the past. Don't bring the past into the present to create or recreate your past in your future. No, instead, I want you thinking from the future. Who is the version of you that you are here to be? And as I said yesterday, and please go and watch, because there was an actual energetic transmission that I did in day 2, an activation. I want you to understand that this opportunity for you, and I heard it in meditation yesterday, and I'm hearing it again, so I'm going to say it again now. This entire challenge, your next level, this is your invitation. You did not find me by random. You found me on purpose, because this is what your soul was calling you to. You asked for this, you prayed for this. You are in my energy because this is what is going to take you to your next level. Use it as that. I am not asking for anything from you. This is completely free. I literally am not asking anything for you, but I am holding a space for you for your success, because we are all one, and it is my mission to help as many women as possible to go for their dreams, to be seen, and to not waste another moment of their precious, beautiful life berating themselves, not thinking that they're enough, or getting caught in the syndrome of playing small. The women that are in my reinvention are here for bold, badass, going big, facing their fears. Every day we're doing an ask in there of how bold can you be? What is your bold next thing that you're doing? Why? Because it's those bold actions that shift your identity and get you into the embodied state of who you're choosing to be. It's not just sitting and praying on it and journaling and just having vision boards upon vision boards. We need to be in aligned action. And we get in aligned action by proving to ourselves that we can be that version. You don't wait for the confidence. You don't wait for the motivation. You create it. Momentum begets momentum. And I want you to know that if you're here, then this is what I need you to do. I want you to declare this 30 days was the best days of your life and that you already did it. I want you to get to the end state of the vision. What do you want to have happened in your life in the next 30 days? Because a lot can change when you commit to you and you take plan B off the table. Two, use this next level challenge as a portal for your next evolution. You are not the woman that joined. You are the woman that you've always wanted to be. Nobody knows you here. Show up as her, have her voice, show up in a Facebook group, give yourself a new name, show up in the energy and go. If you want to tether yourself to a name that brings out this fierce energy, like Beyonce with Sasha Fierce, until it just becomes who you be, right? For the first 10 years of her career, she had to go in and embody Sasha Fierce. And then it just became who she was, right? She could turn it on like Marilyn Monroe, like I'm now here, and the energy would appear. Do that until it becomes you. Use this next level challenge as your portal to your next level. No one is stopping you. It is here. And I'm going to give you everything I've got, from how to identity shift, reprogram your mind, how to eat, to be more intuitive, to up level, to release unwanted weight, because any excess weight on the body is just old emotions, stored trauma, past experiences. And when you decide that you're ready to let it go, it will literally fall off. It's just like when your hair, right? This is all just dead. It's dead cells. And that's why when people really want to transform, they get a haircut and they're like, I want a new look. I want a new me. I want to get rid of that old energy. You know, before I went to Mexico a few years ago, I cut off 12 inches and I was like, just cut it. I didn't even tell them to give them a style. It was like, just lop it off. And it was, I needed to feel lighter. I wanted to let it go. I want you to understand, come into this challenge. We're going to be talking about decluttering. We're going to get into decluttering not only your closet and donating to give, right? We sow, we reap what we sow. We're going to give away, and we're going to declutter the minds. We're going to declutter what is no longer serving you. So right now, I want you to go into your cabinets. I want you to take out every and all things that are not aligned with what you said you're committed to in this challenge. Take away the temptations, take away the excuses. The only excuses that exist are the ones that you allow, and the only limitations are the ones that you create. Are you done living in your own limitations? Because the only truth is the one that you choose to believe. So make it juicy, make it beautiful, and know that whatever stories you're telling yourself that are hurting you, that don't feel good to you, that make you sad, they're not your truth. And it's up to you to rewrite them. And I'm going to show you how. So stay tuned. Join me here tomorrow live at 11. Make sure to get in our Facebook group where we're sharing. I'm going to pull you out and have you show up and take a stand for yourself. You've got 30 days. You can do anything for 30 days. What would it be if you showed up every day here with me? What would happen if you just decided that you're all in for 30 days and you're going to see what you can do? Because I promise you, it's going to be epic. You've got this. I've got you. I'm here for you. Post any questions in the comments below. Join us in our Facebook community. I'm here for you every step of the way. We'll be curating other content. I'm going to be sharing my skincare routine, holistic things that I do, ways in which to cleanse energy, release weight, moving your body. I'm going to show you some fitness things, and I have some really cool videos and recipes from my protein pancakes to the breakfast that I make each morning to my protein matcha and other things that I'm also putting in our Facebook group. And make sure to follow me here because they're also going to be in my shorts. But you have to subscribe on YouTube to get notified. Join me live tomorrow at 11. Make sure to register to get all the goodies that we have. I love you guys, and I will be here live with you tomorrow. Bye.